Subscribe if you enjoy this content and would like to see other similar videos of me and my precious daughter getting everything we want from the world.
Also, click the bell notification, like the video, comment in the comments section, and look for the hidden plate of dinner in the video. Hey, Mommy.
What is it now, my precious little angel?
I just discovered that we don't have any food left in the refrigerator.
Don't you worry, Kelly, I am sure we can find some food somewhere. What are you thinking we should do?
I have a very brilliant idea. Let's go to Applebee's, because I have always wanted to eat at that restaurant. The food there looks so much more delicious than at the grocery store.
You know what? I actually like that idea. I should take my special daughter out to eat because we have not done so in a really long time. Now let me call an Uber so that we can go to Applebee's.
How much longer until the Uber driver is here?
Don't you worry, the Uber driver is going to arrive at the house in a few minutes. But you will have to wait a little while because I haven't put in all the information in my phone yet. All right, Kelly, the Uber driver is now outside the apartment. Let's get going.
Finally, we are going to Applebee's. Mommy, why is it taking forever to get our food?
I know, right? Everybody else has food, and we don't, and this is absolutely not fair, at all. But I have a plan.
And what is it?
My special princess, you see that table with 3 people over there? It looks like they stole our food from us. Let's confront them, and have them give us back our lunches. We do not deserve to be treated this way.
All right, before we dig in, I would like this time to wish Stephen a very happy birthday.
Excuse me, what in the world are you 3 doing?
Does it really matter to you?
Answer my question. What are you 3 doing?
We are about to have lunch because we're celebrating our son's 25th birthday. What is your problem?
That lunch rightfully belongs to me and my princess, and I am not going to leave your table until you give us back our lunch that you stole from us.
Well, guess what? You are not getting our meals because we ordered them off of the menu just a few minutes ago, so I suggest you leave us alone before we get a waiter or waitress to have you leave the restaurant.
No, not until you hand over our lunches.
Really? Why can't you go back to your table and then a waiter or waitress will take your orders, like everyone else is doing? Why do you have to walk to our table and give you our meals that we ordered?
In case you haven't noticed, everyone else is getting their meals, and we didn't.
Well, that isn't our problem. I saw the 2 of you walking into the restaurant, and you don't get the food right away. You have to order first, and that's just the way things are.
I agree with my girlfriend. None of this is our problem that everyone is already eating their meals. It's because they ordered off of the menu like 10 to 15 minutes before their meals arrived. You should have waited for a waiter to arrive to your table. Is it that difficult to understand?
Look, just hand over those meals, because we are very hungry right now. I demand that you give me and my daughter those meals, otherwise, I will call the police and say that you stole those meals from us.
Yes, hand over those meals this instant.
Chances are, They are not going to believe what you were saying. Because there are surveillance cameras throughout the premises, recording people's activities here, and instead, you will be the ones getting arrested.
The two of you are what we would call entitled Karens. You're being very delusional and demanding that the world give you everything you want. That's not how the world works.
Did you just insult me and my special princess and make her cry? How could you do such a thing? Haven't your parents taught you how to respect everyone around you?
Mom is right. How could you insult me like that? We're entitled to everything in the world.
Shame on you. We're going to get security over here and have you thrown out of the restaurant. And that is final.
This is so embarrassing already. We're going to move to another table because we don't have time to deal with your temper tantrums.
Help, help, somebody please, help me. This family of 3 called me all sorts of names, and then they came over to our table and took our meals and tried to eat them. Help, help, help.
Excuse me, but what is going on here?
Thank goodness you're here to save me. These 3 people went over to our table and took all of our food, and even worse, one of them got into my purse and took all of my credit cards and debit cards.
That is false. What actually happened was that we were about to have lunch, and today is my boyfriend's birthday, so we're celebrating the occasion. Just as we were about to eat our lunch, this woman and her daughter approached us and repeatedly demanded us to give them our food, claiming it was theirs, and then told us they were going to call the police on us.
Lady, I do not know what is going on with you, but seriously, I think you need to go to therapy or counseling. Your behavior is unusual for a restaurant.
Shut up, stop lying to me, all of you. Everyone in the restaurant knows that the food you have at your table belongs to us, and that you all came up to our table and took our food.
Miss, I am the waitress for this table, and I have not seen one customer take another customer's meal. Even my manager did not see anything of the kind while watching the surveillance cameras.
Well, that is because they took our lunches and brought them over to this table before you started taking their orders. Are you stupid or something?
Let me get the manager, and he will deal with you.
What seems to be the problem here?
Manager, thank goodness you came to save me and my special princess. These 3 people took our meals from our table and took them to our table before their waitress took their orders.
Karen, that is enough.
Seriously, you need to do something about the situation.
I said to stop the act. In fact, I saw the entire incident from the surveillance cameras, and I did not see these 3 people take your food. But rather, you went up to them, started bothering them and demanded them to give you and your daughter their food while claiming it was yours. Now, I suggest that you leave the restaurant before I get the police involved in the situation.
This is so not fair. I want you to not only have these 3 people out of the restaurant, but I also want you to have them arrested because they stole our lunches before the waiter got to their table. So I demand that you remove them from the restaurant, not me and my princess.
Absolutely not. I am not going to give in to your demands, Karen. These 3 customers have not done anything wrong. All they're doing is celebrating their daughter's boyfriend's birthday. You and your daughter came up to them and bothered them for the last 10 minutes when they were trying to enjoy their meals. Now, am I going to take you to the main entrance so that you can leave without further incident, or am I going to have to call TheGoAnimator City Police?
No, there is no way that you're removing us from this restaurant. As a matter of fact, I own Applebee's, and therefore, you cannot remove me from the premises. And the rules do not apply to me and my princess.
I'm not getting the police involved, but I have no choice but to take you both to the main entrance.
Now that Karen and her daughter are being removed from the restaurant, let's take this time to wish Stephen a happy 25th birthday. Now, let's dig into our delicious meals.
Get out of my restaurant, and you are not allowed to come back here for the next 2 weeks.
Don't you worry, my special princess. Mommy is going to get us something to eat. Now let's go to a different restaurant. If not, we can go to the grocery store.